Hello, welcome to video number 16. Carlin is in the corner having a nice nap, so if that's what you need, take it. If not, join me on your mat and we'll get started. Okay, let's start on hands and knees. We're going to be hovering the knees here, doing a little bit of plank prep. I'm going to go on fists just because I've injured my wrist. Feel free to go on palms. Please do, actually. It's a little bit of a better position as long as it's comfortable. Tuck the toes under. Breathe in, let your belly really relax. Let go into the pelvic floor. Exhale, gently lift through pelvic floors if you're stopping flow of pee, drawing the sit bones towards each other. And then feel that core kind of line gently lift up towards your spine. Inhale, letting go. Exhale, gentle lift up through pelvic floor. Core line gently draws in, the hip bones kind of pull towards each other. This time as you inhale, gradually let go through the pelvic floor. So it's not just all or nothing, it's very gentle, like an elevator gradually going down. Do two more like that. Inhale, elevator is going down, one floor at a time. Last one, gradually lifting. Feel the core gently engage. Inhale, gently letting go. Well done, nice. And then we're going to take that engagement into a knee hover. So breathe in to prepare, exhale, find that engagement, hover the knees up, press the ground away really actively through the shoulder blades and tuck the chin. Hold here. Exhale, find that connection if you've lost it. As you breathe in, think about breathing into the back of your body, so into this area. One more breath here. Good job, take a rest, well done, nice. Okay, bring the left hand in towards the middle. Inhale, reach up, rotate your heart towards the right side. Exhale, come through and down into your thread the needle. Inhale, opening up, breathing in. Exhale, twisting to the left, resting on that right shoulder blade, head rest down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to twist. Good job. Nice, let's change sides. Inhale, rotating open to the left. Exhale to twist. So remember, we're working our right shoulder blade here. So it's kind of actively pushing the floor away. Trying to get a little bit of rotation through our rib cage and our heart. Opening up into the back of the shoulder blade as we come into this rotation. Good job. Breathe here for one. Nice. Really good. Okay. Lovely. Then we're going to stay on hands and knees and do a little bit of hip hinging. So when we hip hinge, what we're looking for is that we stay in a neutral spine position and we keep the pelvis in the same position as we come back and forward. You're probably going to want to mirror or get your phone set up to record yourself to check, because it's really easy to, as you go back, round through the low back. Okay, so kind of get a sense of where your spine is in space. Try and find a little low back curve so you're neutral. And then we're going to be really pointing your sit bones out wide. So let go in the pelvic floor and breathe in as you send your hips back a little bit. Check that you haven't started to tuck the tailbone under. So sit bones are still pointing straight back and up. And then come back forward. Glutes will engage. Inhale, hinging back. Feel those sit bones get nice and wide. Exhale, coming back. So this is often really challenging if we've got a lot of tension in the back of the pelvic floor and in the deep hip rotators, because our hips need to be able to internally rotate in order to get here. So that's why we focus on this a little bit in this series. refinding that hip internal rotation. Inhale, hinging back. Keep pointing those sit bones up and out. Exhale, glutes engage to bring you forward. Well done, nice. And then we're going to come down onto our forearms. Okay, hands can be clasped or separate, whatever feels good, but still actively pushing away with those shoulder blades. Okay, chin can tuck. We're going to bring your knees a little bit closer together, so they'll be about a fist width apart from each other. And then bring your right leg out long. So we're here, okay? Now you'll notice your right pelvis probably lifted up a little bit. See if you can bring it back down so that it's level with the left side pelvis. You're going to be actively still pushing through your arms here, okay? And you can kind of feel we're in a bit of a plank position again, right? So breathing here. Now see if you can drop the right side of your pelvis down. Just that right side pelvis, opening up through the side of the left hip. And then lift the right side of the pelvis back so it's level with the left side pelvis. So it's not a big movement. Right side pelvis is just dropping down a little bit by opening into side of the left hip. And then back up. One more. Dropping that right side pelvis down, opening up into the left glute med. And then lifting up again. Good job. And then we're going to lift your right leg off the ground. Make sure the right side pelvis is still level with the left. You're engaging through your right side bum, your glute, and the hamstring to lift you up. And core is definitely working here to keep everything centered. Just hold here. Breathe steady. Good job. Keep breathing. Keep pressing through that left knee, the arms, and keeping that right leg lifted. It's hard staying still, isn't it? Good job. Bring that right leg down. Well done. Okay, let's shake it out. Have a bit of a wiggle through the shoulder blades, the neck. Let everything loosen off. Good job. One of my yoga instructors always makes us stay still. I'm always like, no. Okay, let's do the other side. So I'm actually going to stay in this position so you can see what it looks like from the other side. So hips are above the knees and the forearms are pushing into the ground to set your shoulder blades up. And then extend through that left leg, okay, just resting on the toes. You'll notice you probably lifted the left side hip up. See if you can bring it level with the right hip, okay? And then we're going to drop down that left side pelvis, feeling a little bit of opening into the side of the right hip. It's not a big movement. And lift back up. So we're actually trying to lift through the right glute med when we come back to level. But this is quite a specific movement, so don't worry if you're like, I have no idea what you're saying, Ali. One more. Drop that left side pelvis down. Hip bone comes towards the ground a little, and then we lift it back up so it's level. Good job. Nice. Check that you're not really arching low back or rounding. You're kind of neutral through the spine. And then we're going to lift that left leg up and hold it. Really press like you're pushing your left arch of your foot away from you. Feeling the left bum engage, the left hamstring, back of the leg. Really push. Core is definitely working again. We're actively pushing through that right knee into the ground. And remember, the hips are level. Hard to maintain. Breathing steady here. Keep pushing shoulder blades away from you by pressing the forearms into the ground. Good. Make sure you've not lost that left glute. Keep giving it a bit of lift. Good. Take a rest. Come into child's pose, rounding through the low back. Arms can extend. Oh my goodness. Big breath in. Let the back of the rib cage open. Sending the breath into the shoulder blades. And then into the bra strap area. And into the low back. And eventually down to the tailbone and the pelvic floor. Good job. Walk your hands over to the right side. Stretch that left hand over your right hand. Breathe into the left side body. Opening up every rib from the shoulder down to the bottom of the rib cage and into the left side waist. Great job. Walk your hands over to the left side, cross the right hand over the left hand, and breathe into the right side body. Let your forehead rest on the ground. Imagining those right ribs opening up with every inhale, all the way down into the right side waist. Really, really good. Nice. Let's come lie on your back. You're all done. Take a rest. Maybe hug the knees in if that feels good today. Do whatever you fancy. Know that you've done enough and that you're doing a great job. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.